Hello and welcome to Community TV with Adaire. This is TV for you by TV from me, where I talk to people in the community who are doing amazing things to add value to the lives of people around them. Now, it could be meditation, a yoga class, learning to cook, reading tarot cards, healing, physical fitness, or gardening. Whatever you're interested in, it's going to be covered here. Today, we have two very, very special guests, and we are a little bit late because we had some tech issues, but we are here, and that's the main thing. We are talking to Karina Chapman and Jade Venables. Now, Karina is a speaker, author, and facilitator. She's a certified mindfulness instructor and communication and soul growth life coach whose passion in life is to uplift and help others grow their soul and discover their inner light. Jade is an access consciousness facilitator, natural healer, and magnetic manifestation life coach. She is also the founder of Growing Your Wings and the Healthy Mummy movement. Jade is passionate about helping others to connect with themselves and discover their true self-worth. Now, Jade and Karina first met through a mutual friend intending to have a quick chat about marketing methods. They immediately clicked and couldn't stop talking about everything and anything but the one thing that they were meant to discuss. Oh, isn't it magic when that happens? With the discovery of so many complementary tool sets that they teach, it soon became apparent that they could create some sort of special kind of workshop together that would benefit many others in their soul growth journey. From that one universally synchronized meeting, the idea for the Heights Retreat was born. So our lives can be so busy taking care of everyone else that we often forget to look after ourselves. So the Heights Retreat offers the opportunity to relax, reduce stress, and reconnect with your inner self. We will talk more about that with the ladies. I would just like to let you know also that they have offered a day pass to the retreat. So there's a competition running. Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. We finally made it. So cool. Now, are you at the retreat premises now?
Yes, we are. Yes, we thought it'd be the perfect place to do the interview from.
Well, it's actually my home. I was here anyway.
Oh, really? I just thought, oh my God, what a hidden gem in the Adelaide suburbs. And you live there, like, seriously. So we'll talk more about the treat and a little bit more about your journey, how you got to be doing what you're doing together. But first, I would like to say a bit more about the competition that you girls have offered up for the retreat. It's either on a Saturday or the Sunday. It's on 25th or 26th of October.
Yep.
26th and 27th of October. And if you would like to be entered into the draw, and I'm just saying this now, we'll mention it again, but saying if you would like to be entered into the draw, please make sure other people see this and let us know that you've done that. And we will pop you in the draw, which we will be drawing next week at the beginning of Community TV with Adaire. So we give people opportunity to let us know that they'd like to be registered for the draw. So you'd have to let us know and also let other people know. Share to business pages. We can't actually ask for people to share to personal profiles, but we can ask to share to business pages. So if you would like to, that would be awesome. Now, let's start with you, Karina. I haven't met Jade in real life yet, but I have met you. You're also a speaker in the Speakers Tribe. And so a little bit about yourself and, sort of what your life journey's been.
Yeah, sure. Well, I started off in working in the hairdressing industry. So I've always been very good at talking and also had to learn how to be good at listening. And I just heard that so many people had the same issues and the same problems. So, and just having somebody to listen to them was really beneficial. And I really enjoyed that part of it. Although, of course, I love doing the hair, I really enjoyed making them feel good inside as well as outside. So I really felt that was a calling from a long time ago. So I started to do more research and study in different areas that were interesting, like meditation and mindfulness and neurolinguistics, so that I would have the answers that would be able to help others move forward in their life as well.
That's pretty awesome. Now, I've just taken me off screen so I can play around with the agenda. So your hairdressing, I just actually, well, first thing I noticed about you was your hair, and I just go, oh my God, her hair is gorgeous.
Prerequisite of
being a hairdresser. I actually noticed, I do know a few hairdressers, and one of the, like everybody without fail will say a prerequisite of being a good hairdresser is A, the ability to talk, and B, the ability to listen. So you do make perfect healers, I think, really do. And because you're people person, people as well. Now, Jade, what about your journey?
Yeah, so where do I start? I've had many jobs in my lifetime, the real entrepreneur, but it all started for me when my son stopped walking from an autoimmune disease, and I also ended up really ill. So I went down a massive journey there and a spiritual journey, and I interviewed 21 leading experts worldwide on natural health and did an interview series. So it all started there, and then my dad also passed away, so that was a real unexpectedly. So that was a real shock for myself and the family, and I just thought, wow, like there's so much more to life than being disconnected with ourselves and not really knowing what we're here for. And I just thought it was something that I really wanted to share with people, and that took me on a massive spiritual journey. And then I become an access consciousness facilitator, and just helping people find who they truly are just really lights me up. And going back all those years ago, from my first job, actually, when I left school before 15, and it all started then. When I look back, I've always really connected with people, and the energy that I used to let off around people, would just say, wow, like I feel amazing. And so I've always been a people's person, and it's just, I love connecting with people. People are my thing. I just love being around them, and I love making them feel better.
That is so cool. I just wanted to ask you a little bit. I know I'm a master practitioner at NLP for myself, and also a hypnotherapist, but I wanted to ask, for people who don't know, Karina, I'd ask you a little bit about that. And also, Jade, I'm interested in the access consciousness. That's a reasonably new term for me. So if you could just explain a little bit, because it sounds like you've got two superpowers there, and you did say in the blurb that they're complementary. So how does that work together? So let's start with the NLP and
sure.
Your mindfulness.
The NLP is learning how to change your thought patterns, so that they bring you forward instead of pulling you down. So for NLP, you can use it for so many different things, from just changing your mindset on regular everyday things to actually changing a memory that causes you a lot of pain every time you think of it. So if there's something that's happened in your life, and when you think back about that, it was a traumatic incident that really still affects you emotionally, if you think about that today, then NLP has actually got techniques and processes to be able to take away that emotional negative attachment to the event. So that at least then in future you can think about the event and not have that horrible negative feeling or sadness or just emotional trauma attached to that. So that helps people to really move forward in their lives and let go of the past, which is what we all need to do.
And I'd have to say, as a practitioner, NLP, those tools that we learn and we do when we practice them with other people, like we don't practice them, we actually apply them. They are pretty powerful. And Jade, the access consciousness. Tell me a little bit about that. Is that new, or is it a
it's in like 36. Oh, no, more than that. Sorry. It's everywhere around the world, actually. It's becoming a lot bigger in Adelaide. So I run workshops here from home, doing access consciousness. So it's like also it's called the access bars. So it's 32 pressure points in the head.
Oh, yes.
And it's really about allowing, like, basically being a facilitator. You're that space between yourself and the client, and really allowing them to truly find who they are, and also show up, allow them to be themselves, and to have less judgment on themselves and others. And, again, it comes down to limiting beliefs, and just access consciousness is about showing up as who you truly are. That's everything, I guess, in a nutshell. And yeah, just being you, because I think we get really disconnected with ourselves as things show up in our life, and some events that happen, and we make such small things into such massive things. We absolutely, human beings, complicate everything. So
we do, don't we?
and also how to not let emotions, I mean, I work with people one-on-one where how to not let emotions and thoughts and feelings actually affect you. Personally, I mean, we're emotional beings, so you're going to feel the emotion. I never say to people, like, you don't have to feel it anymore, but we're emotional beings, so you're going to feel it. But how to feel it, have it go through you and out you, not to stay in you, because we create so much illness by doing that as well. So there's so much we go over in our retreat. There's so many different pillars that we get through in the 2 days, that where people are now to where they will be at the end of our retreat will hopefully be life-changing for them.
That is amazing. And when you said access bars, I just went, oh.
It clears all your thoughts.
I've had my bars run. I'm going, why didn't I connect the two? It's like, seriously. Lorraine is an excellent practitioner with the access bars, and I know what that is. Change a word, and it's like, hello. I just felt a bit like Dory then, just kiss me, just kiss me. So yeah, I was obviously so relaxed, I forgot all about it.
It's awesome. It's the best thing ever. I think everyone should be doing.
I know. I think they should, because it is amazing. Now, I'm just having a look. If you do have any questions about any of this for either Karina or Jade, please ask. And do remember that if you're in Adelaide and you would like a chance to win either Saturday or Sunday at the retreat, you just let us know in the comments that you'd like to attend, and also share, but share to a page, please, not your personal profile, because personal profiles are there's some rules around contests on Facebook for that. So you've come together, and so how long ago did you actually catch up to talk about marketing, which didn't happen?
Yeah, probably beginning of this year it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long that we've been planning this, so this will be our first test retreat, and we're looking at really getting everyone excited and relaxed and feeling fabulous.
About our special. So with the data, so we decided to sort of, because we're going to be doing next year, we'll be doing this again, and people can stay here. So we have like 3 rooms here where people can actually stay over, but we scrapped all that only the other day and said, right, let's just do a really good special, because we really want it as like a beta program where people test it, because really for us, what we're wanting right now is testimonial. So even though we have a competition where you can actually win one of the days, we're offering 2 days for the price of one, and lunch is included also. So we're not really going to be making much out of this, but it's really about testing it and getting the testimonial. So what we ask from everybody, if they are like, yep, I'm in, we're only taking 10 people max, because we really want to work with these people individually as well, or as much as we can individually. And Yeah, so maximum 10, and so it's $287 for 2 days, and lunch
That
provided,
is,
drinks, and so it's an
yeah,
absolute bargain.
yeah.
And this is where we do it, all here. So
Well, I would be going, I'm so there, but I'm actually sitting in Queensland on an island. Sorry.
awesome.
Well, you're already
And I
there
won't
pretty
be-
much.
I am actually. I'll just come back from Australia before you can actually chuck a lap around the island in an hour. But hey, if you do want to get away from South Australia, it's a nice little. But your place looks beautiful, Jade. It really is. It just. I saw the photos on the on the event, and it just is really beautiful. You've got an amazing place there. And I think it's got the vibe, it's got all the stuff happening. So, and people get to hang out with you amazing women. It's so cool. Oh, so say I'm going, who should be looking at coming to your retreat? So what sort of things would I be experiencing in my life that's going to make me want to go, I need to be there?
Yep. So people that are really stuck in other people's thoughts, feelings, and emotions as well, and judgment, when people really get affected by someone judging them, because sometimes it can be so small, we make something into something really big, that is affected by family, friends, someone that's feeling really disconnected with themselves, someone that's really trying to find who they truly are and their life purpose. I know lots of people even in their 40s that are just really confused, or even the work. I have a lot of night shift workers that actually go to work, or nurses that actually go to work, and they're always helping other people, and they've actually lost themselves in the process.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens a lot actually. And also, we're wanting to connect with those that feel like they're here for a reason, but they're not really sure what that is. So we're really teaching different tools to be able to connect completely with your soul, get those answers that you want, so that you can move forward in the direction that you feel is the right one for you. So, I mean, we've all got different areas that we have expertise in, but where is our soul journey wanting to take us? Where is it that will make us really happy, and how do I get there? So we're wanting to address that. Those that are just, stressed out from this life and not allowing enough time for self-care and self-love. So it's about spending some time relaxing, reconnecting, and, finding out what that true, life is that you want to create, and then moving forward to figure out steps on how to create that.
And
so now,
sorry.
go on.
Yeah, and most importantly is people really struggle with how to find their self-worth. And I sort of go, wow, because when we find that, that's something that is solid as a rock, and people can only add to that, but they absolutely cannot take from it when you actually know what your self-worth is. So it's actually, we dig really deep into people's self-worth. So when they leave, they're like, this is me, and no one will ever crack that. So when someone judges you as well, and says, oh, right, because, some of us are putting ourselves out there for business on, internet and wherever. And, and if someone is to really judge or attack you, you can just go, that's so not me, because you know your self-worth.
Yeah, it helps you deflect it. It doesn't affect you in a negative way.
Yeah. And I know when I first started live broadcasting, I was terrified that people would judge me. I didn't like the way my mouth looked or the way my voice sounded. And seriously, I had to do a lot of work to be able to move past that, get over myself, because I was my worst judge, actually. And then I felt like other people were judging me, but in actual fact they're not. But I think that's a really, really valuable thing that you're doing, because if people, especially for women who are looking to get out there and to do things that are purposeful and meaningful, but too scared because they feel like they're locked in a way that they ought to be, and conditioned by so I think this is amazing what you girls are doing. It really is. And I think Is it for women and men, or is it you working?
Anyone that would like to come, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all humans that need connections. So, absolutely, men or women, we welcome everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there an age limit, or so?
No, it's more about the soul needs than the age of people. So it's whatever, doesn't matter what your age is. If you feel that you really need some centering, it's a way to find what your way forward is in life, then this is for you.
So my 17-year-old son and my 17-year-old granddaughter, that would be okay for them to come along. I mean, they're both actually certified hypnotherapists, and my son's done NLP master practitioner and life coaching as well. But this sort of thing would be really, really cool for them. I think it would be great because
it also helps children and to reconnect with each other as well.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter what age we are. We're all on this soul journey of discovery and self-discovery and self-love, really. So, perhaps if people get to when they're younger, then that's a really good start for them in life.
Absolutely.
Oh, it is. And I found by giving my son the hypnotherapy, the NLP skills, he's able to, cope with things that lesser people, I think, would have, turned up their toes at. So sometimes I wonder, I love him dearly, whether he'd actually taken a lot of it on board, but I think they do.
Yeah, that's it. They might just not want to tell you because you're the mum.
That's right. Or they make yes. So we come along to the weekend. What sort of things can we expect to be doing? Is it what is there? Group activities, one-on-one, swimming, yoga, meditation? What sort of things would we?
Meditation. Yeah, and also there'll be lots of pillars that I will be going through with, like I said, judgment and self-belief or limiting beliefs and thoughts, feelings and emotions, all that sort of stuff. So we really go quite deep into all of that. Meditation, then you're running.
Yes, I'm doing quite a few tools that can be used for your lifetime, really, on releasing past traumas and also releasing past beliefs that no longer serve you, and learning how to and your own beliefs and finding out what they are to see whether they're still true for you or not. And also releasing emotional attachment from the past so that we really can move forward, and then creating a clearer vision of what that path forward might be for us. So we're doing vision boards so that
action boards,
which at least is useful to people, as well as doing giving compassion exercises as well to help you if you've got someone in your life that you're feeling a lot of angst towards. Then this exercise helps you reduce that and connect back to them in understanding. So a lot about the soul growth and finding ways to move forward.
And then to be able to leave, that's why we're doing the vision/action board, is because I love that there's a vision, and vision is like a dreaming, right? Which there's nothing wrong with dreaming. That's what we do.
Yeah.
But it's to be able to have an action plan to be able to have that come into the reality as well, so that you leave without sort of going, okay, now what? Like, you're not going to be leaving feeling that way. You've got a clear vision and an action.
Yeah. I did a vision board earlier this year with Monica Mundell and Sue Ellen Gordon, and it was my first vision board I'd ever done. And it was a pretty amazing experience. I'd actually had a preconceived idea about what I would do. And when I did it, it was like, holy shit, that's nothing like it was like you let your real whatever's inside you and it's in your heart, not in your head, you let that come up and do it. And it was like, whoa, where did that come from? So
this will get done after we've worked on finding yourself, after we've worked on what your worth is, after we found so that's
released the past.
Absolutely, after you've released everything. And what people are going to come in when they I'm sure their vision of what their vision board or action board would look like when they first come, I'm going to ask people what, get them to write down what they think it is.
Right
And
idea.
then at the ready to do it, see how much it changes.
Yeah, probably quite different.
And I love the idea of making a vision and action board. I think that's really practical, and it's visionary and practical, and it actually can put some legs on your new life. So I think that's amazing. Good stuff.
Yeah, we definitely need strategies to move forward in life, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely, we do. So just remember to enter. I've got content here. It's supposed to be contest. I tell you what, trying to. This is me multitasking, and it's not not doing very well at all. And this is also, let me just what you call LOLing, learning out loud or living out loud or showing you my undies. There we go. I do lots of things well, and but not all at the same time. So that's like when you have to have fly eyes and octopus arms to get this sort of stuff up and running and troubleshoot and all that sort. Anyway, it's all good. We're here and we've done it. It's been amazing talking to you. Just like to let you know that if you're watching for the replay, please do drop a comment in and let us know that you'd like to attend the retreat, because it sounds like, number one, like fantastic value, and number two, what you'll get out of it, and life-changing stuff. And I've had the privilege of experiencing both NLP and access bars, as I call it, and I'm sure you have other tools that you bring as well with your other modalities that you bring. And I think that is it sounds like it's pretty powerful stuff. A combination of that, it's going to be amazing. And transformation, I know from personal experience, once you're in that environment, can happen so rapidly. It doesn't have to be, like I spent 50 years, building up the conditioning and the limiting beliefs and all that sort of stuff, and to know that I could just go somewhere and learn these skills and, and just do this work and have it's like just and I didn't have to wait. I don't have to wait another 50 years for it all to be gone. It's like boom. It's like magic. So, girls, you weave your magic, and I do wish you every success for the retreat. It's the 26th and 27th of October. It is in Adelaide. To book, you've got an event. There's a link up here to the page, which is called Create the Life You Desire.
Yep.
Is that your page? Yes. And before we go, I'd just like to say that we are also, if you're watching from Be Live in 5 or the Live Video Hub or the Talk Show Network, we are over on mytimetv.live. That's where we're originating this live stream from. So you'll need to come over to mytimetv.live to comment in the comments thread to be eligible to win the contest, because we won't see it if it is on the other. We've posted it out to a bunch of other pages. And also we are live, well, we're not live streaming, but we are syndicated to 50 channels of TV on demand through the Binge Network syndication program through mytimetv.live. So is there any final words you'd like, girls? Anything you'd like to say to wrap up?
I just wanted to say, what I forgot to say was that everything that I've put together and Karina's put together is from years of our own self-discovery of, our journeys, and thousands and thousands of dollars have gone in to, like, all the information that we're bringing is stuff that's happened and changed in our lives. So self-development classes, workshops, retreats, inspirational speakers. We've spent money on so much. Like Access Consciousness is one of my amazing, life-changing. But there's so much more of my journey prior to where I am now. And same with Karina. So everything that we've learned and spent thousands of dollars on is coming all into.
And we've chosen the best of it to put together for our retreat.
Yeah.
That is absolutely beautiful, and it's a wonderful gift that you're bringing to the world. And I'm going to pardon.
for $287 for 2
I
days.
know, right? Seriously. I mean, I think anyone who gets on board now and go through this journey with you at this stage, they're becoming very, very lucky because very blessed.
It'll be
So,
price.
Yeah, it'll only be this price once. What we ask in return is a testimony, a video testimony.
Yeah. So what we do with this afterwards, we'll hold a watch party in the Women in Business Adelaide community, and over on it's a group in Facebook. I think you're both in there, and we can do this all again. And I'm sure that there are lots of women and lots of people who will find this an absolutely amazing retreat, a great weekend at a beautiful location. I mean, wow, who gets to actually live there too? So cool. Well, thank you so much. If you do want to reach out to Jade or Karina, up here is the link to their business page, Create the Life You Desire, and you can also comment below in the comments thread here, and we'll make sure that your message gets to them one way or the other. Thank you so much, ladies. Don't go anywhere. I will actually, no, you will go anywhere, because what happens when you're on mobile, when I end the show, you'll be cut off. So thank you, and I'm glad we get the text sorted, and I will talk to you before next week, and we'll sort out both jumping back in 5 minutes and we'll do the contest. Beautiful.
Excellent.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
So Karina Chapman and Jade Venables from Create the Life You Desire. They have a retreat happening on the 26th and 27th of October, and you can enter for a day pass at that retreat just by commenting in the comments below if you are on mytimetv.live. If you are on a different page where we've cross-posted to, please come over to mytimetv.live and make your comment to go in the draw, which is drawn next week at 2 p.m. Australian Central Daylight Time on mytimetv.live. So just a reminder, we are syndicated out to 50 channels of TV on demand through the Binge Network syndication program. And I'm Adaire Palmer, and we'll see you next week for Community TV with Adaire on mytimetv.live. Have a great week, everybody.